guys, what's going on here? One more time tonight, and I'm going to bed because I'm tired. But I literally just been, fighting through this and getting these reviews caught up with tonight. But guys, what is going on? This is the Club of the Man, 1993, for the third time tonight as I play catch up this week. We are live to review tonight's episode, Friday Night Smackdown, July 16th, 2021. And from besides, of course, Wrestlemania, I am happy to say, I no longer have to say, took place at the WWE, Thunderdome. Screw that! We're back in front of a live audience. Now, I didn't get to watch SmackDown tonight, as again, I was busy and was occupied with my family as I spent time with them because it was my sister's birthday yesterday, and what's it called? I spent time, went out to dinner with them, and I played some family games, of course, tonight. So, like I said, I didn't really watch SmackDown. I watched a little bit of the highlights, though. So, I'm not going to grade it. I would love to grade this show because, it seemed like it was a good show. But, again, I didn't watch everything, so I can't really, grade it. But it was a go-home show to Money in the Bank. The crowd seemed excited for the most part. It felt good to actually see some, more organic reactions. And, of course, Roman Reigns get heavy boos, as he should. But it's like one of those things where it's like, in front of a live audience, you want to boo him because I respect that he just does a great freaking job as a heel. Again, I was a little worried, but so far, knock on wood, maybe okay so far, who knows. But, and yes, Curvin Abreu is right, family first, yes. Family first, not over wrestling. But, family first over wrestling, yes. Roman Reigns, of course, keeping him as a heel. I was worried that once fans came back, they were going to make him a babyface again. Don't do that. Give him time in front of a live audience as a heel first before considering turning him face again, even though, again, he's done a hell of a job, of course, as a heel. But like I said, I didn't really get to watch the show. We're going to just scheme through the highlights. And like I said, tomorrow morning before I go out with my girlfriend for the day, I want to do my Money in the Bank preview and predictions. Very modified graphic, though. I'm not going to make like full graphics like I've done for, the rest of my pay-per-view reviews, because again, I just don't have the time this weekend. But I want to get caught up, at least in my preview predictions, and of course we can do those without talking about these shows. So, let's review SmackDown. I watched a little bit of these opening highlights. Vince McMahon apparently came out after basically everybody's like cheering, like, yeah, we're back and everything like that and all this stuff. Vince comes back and just basically comes out and just says, where the hell have you guys been? Puts the microphone up and walks out. Okay? It opened up with a pretty hot tag match. 6-man tag match, Roman Reigns and the Usos, the Bloodline, taking on a team of Edge and Rey and Dominic Mysterio. Of course, this is also kind of special because this was Dominic Mysterio's first match ever in front of a live crowd. Because I don't think he participated at WrestleMania 37, if I can remember. I don't think that was the case. So yeah, definitely seeing him get a shot in front of a crowd was nice to see. And he got a pretty good pop. Like I said, this was a pretty, hot match. Crowd was into it. Edge looked good. And then after the match, the Usos go to take out Rey and Dominic. As, of course, actually the Usos won when I think it was Jay rolled up the tights on Rey. And I think they're getting a tag match. Let me check here. I thought they were... Let me see here. What's the final card? I thought I heard that they were going to be on the pre-show. Which, if it was the Usos and the Mysterios on the pre-show, it'd be stupid. I prefer, again, as much as, of course, I beefed about them putting AJ Styles and Cedric Alexander on the pre-show. I would much rather have seen AJ Styles and Omos taking on the Viking Raiders being on the freaking pre-show. Let me double check that here. That match is canceled. Yeah, we're doing the SmackDown tag title match between the Usos and the Mysterios, yet it's on the pre-show. That should not be a match on the pre-show. It was like the same with at SummerSlam in 2017 also, where they put the New Day and the Usos on the pre-show. Two Hall of Fame teams like that, definitely not on the pre-show. So that's disappointing to hear for sure. But then, of course, Roman Reigns tries to take apart the steel chair and use the chair leg on Edge, as Edge has been using that to get into the head of Roman to draw back to WrestleMania, but Edge speared Roman, turned around, and instead choked out Roman Reigns himself with that chair leg. And Roman Reigns actually, for the second time, first time, of course, was against Daniel Bryan at Fastlane, even though referee did not see it. Roman tapped out when Edge put that thing around his mouth. The only thing that I gotta say is, though, again, it's not a no DQ match. It's still like a one-on-one match. So even though, yes, Edge is trying to, frighten Roman, it's like, he's not gonna be able to use that in the match, But who knows? We'll see what happens in the match on Sunday, which will be pretty good. Edge tells Caleb Braxton he'll have to take Roman to places he has not been taken to before in order to capture the Universal title. But then Seth Rollins bears last them, suggesting he will end up what he started 7 years ago, which went back to him. He was referring to that segment on Raw to end 2014, where basically he threatened John Cena he'd break Edge's neck even more if John Cena didn't bring back the Authority. Big time tease again. Very, very excited as we get ready to do this Seth Rollins and Edge match at SummerSlam, which again is going to be very good. Again, that's history in the making. And again, I'm pretty sure most of us has wanted to see that match ever since that segment on Raw. Even though, crap, I lost my train of thought. I completely lost my train of thought. Crap. Who knows? Anyways, though, but yeah, that's going to be an exciting match for SummerSlam, definitely. Sami Zayn then came out. This kind of bothers me a little bit, because Sami, again, the whole idea of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens was for Kevin Owens to beat some sense in the Sami Zayn. And, I thought, even though I would love to see that I Quit match at SummerSlam, their last man standing match was a good ending to the story. And I loved, of course, the sequence at the ending. But Sami came out saying that, now I got the fans back and they'll agree with me that, live fans will agree that there's a conspiracy against me. I'm just like, oh, God, why are they doing this still? Because, like I said, it's like, the whole point again was for Kevin Owens, Sami's best friend, to be some sense into him. And Kevin basically did, yet, they're keeping him on TV and doing the same thing. But we had Finn Balor come out. And he made his return to the main roster. He was on NXT again for the past, 2 years. Other than him and Walter, again, Finn really didn't have anything else to do in NXT. So, again, it rejuvenated him. Brought him back. He pretty much took out Sami Zayn. If they do Sami Zayn and Finn Balor on pay-per-view, I'm not going to be opposed to that. I actually predicted that for WrestleMania 35, actually. But Sami didn't come back, of course. But Finn would end up, facing Bobby Lashley to win back the Intercontinental Championship. But, let's see how Finn does this time. Hopefully, with him being rejuvenated as the Prince, it gives him, something good to do. Again, I wouldn't be opposed to him and Roman Reigns having a pay-per-view match. Again, they had a great match on the Raw just after SummerSlam in 2018, and they also, of course, had that match, when Finn first came to the main roster in 2016. So, yeah, if they want to do a match with Balor and Reigns, I'm all for it. They want to do that at, Night of Champions or whatever pay-per-view they do after SummerSlam, go for it. So that excited me. Zelina Vega and Liv Morgan are at ringside during a non-title match with Shotzi Blackheart and Tegan Nox. They took on Natalya and Tamina again, which, by the way, Natalya and Tamina are both apparently in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Just added them in for no reason. Yeah, very bland, right? But the match happened, and then Shotzi and Tegan won again. My problem, though, is why wasn't this for the tag titles? They've beaten the tag team champions twice in non-title matches. Shouldn't they be the champions now? Who knows, though? Again, that tag division is completely dead, as we all know. And then afterwards, Natalya and Tamina take out Zelina Vega and Liv Morgan, and it caused a distraction for the finish, but Morgan is able to successfully fight back as they're trying to tease her as a big babyface going to the Money in the Bank match. We'll talk about that again tomorrow. Bianca Belair then defeated Carmella to retain the SmackDown Women's Championship. Didn't see the match, so I can't judge it. Chad Gable praises Otis again, while Cesaro plays up his chances tonight against Otis. Otis attacks Cesaro, and then we have Cesaro defeating Otis by disqualification. Cesaro takes out Chad Gable after the match, but then Otis takes him out. So, yeah, it looks like they're slowly burying Cesaro even more, unfortunately. And Tony Storm's going to debut next Friday, apparently. And then we have people making their case for Money in the Bank briefcase. Baron Corbin came out to share how much he has been struggling, and he starts up like a Corbin fund or something like that, but then Kevin Owens comes out and stuns him. And then we have the Fatal 4-Way match in the main event, where Seth Rollins defeated Big E, Nakamura, and Owens, and then he poses on the ladder with the briefcase. Did it once before, he wants to do it again. That's that. And that's my SmackDown review, guys. Again, like I said, I didn't get to watch it because I was, busy with my family, but, it seemed like a good first show back. Of course, the big surprise tonight was definitely Finn Balor making his return to the main roster. Like I said, I know Balor is not booked as well on the main roster as in NXT, but like I said, other than his match with Walter, which I'm a little disappointed he didn't do, I don't know why, there really wasn't much left for Finn to do in NXT. But at least that return did kind of, rejuvenate his career a little bit. So we'll see what he does this time on the main roster. I can't really grade it, but if I could grade it, I'd give it a B. I'll give it a B. Interesting go-home show, and, good show in front of fans for the first time in 70 weeks, as I mentioned. Check the live chat, then I'm going to bed, because I'm tired. That crowd blew the roof off the place when Edge came out. Why Jimmy Uso deserves a tag match for everything with DUI, I know, but at this point they're just blowing it off. I don't care anymore. They could have gave that final spot to a returning superstar, but no, they had to give it to the other half of the tag team champions. I was hoping this was set up for a swerve. That's what I was hoping. It still could, but I was hoping Becky Lynch was going to return tonight and claim that last spot. But we'll see what happens on Sunday. It was good to see Finn back. Hates the fact that Edge is not dethroning Roman, because we know if you make someone look strong in the go-home show, then they're not winning. That is true. And it does feel great to have fans back again. Tyler also gave the show a B. What are your thoughts on WWE turning Otis heel? Still feel it's random, but I feel like it could be something, but, the tag team division, again, is just not being taken seriously. So that's why I don't take it seriously either. Replace Tamina and Natalya for Shayna Baszler and Mia Yim, which I'm fine with that. Don't let Drew win. He hopes Liv wins. And I call it Finn is back on the main roster. And so Mania don't count. It was a one-time thing. Right, exactly. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. Again, I'm sorry I'm rushing off, but I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Again, I will do my preview and predictions for Money in the Bank first thing in the morning before I go out with my girlfriend, and then after that, unless I choose to do live reactions, it'll be the Money in the Bank review after that. So guys, again, thanks for your patience as always. Thanks for getting caught up tonight. I'm going to bed. What are your thoughts on SmackDown? Gave the B. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Slap a like on the video. Subscribe for more content on my channel. Follow me on Twitter at DemandAir23. I'll see you guys in the morning. Have a great night. Sleep tight, and peace out, everybody.